The liberal arts don't have much to do with either liberalism or art in themselves. The liberal arts are a set of skills, a set of ways of thinking, a set of intellectual practices that can be applied to any object of study. They have to do with freeing the human mind to roam wherever it wishes, to explore beyond the boundaries of fixed knowledge, of knowledge that has been handed down purely by tradition. The liberal arts are the arts that liberate those who study them and enable them to make of the world something that it has not been before. People often fear that a liberal arts education won't equip you well enough to deal with any particular profession. It leaves you being the jack of all trades and the master of none, as the proverb has it. That really isn't true. The liberal arts nowadays provide the kind of education which we need in the modern world, something flexible, something open, something that gives you a durable and useful skill set in writing, in critical thinking, in expressing themselves, in dealing with other people who are also working in the same areas. That's the sort of thing that you learn almost without realizing it in a good liberal arts school. And medical schools and graduate programs in engineering and law schools and so on are always going to look more favorably on your application if you've taken that course way outside your comfort zone. The whole idea is that the liberal arts, if thought about and practiced properly, begin by equipping you with the essential skills, the essential foundation for becoming a cultivated person. The point is precisely to reflect on your intellectual activities, on your personal developments. Because in the end, you came to Berkeley to get something much more important than just a degree. You came here to get an education. What the liberal arts at Berkeley in the College of Letters and Science offer that relatively few institutions elsewhere in the country or elsewhere in the world can offer is the sheer enormous range of possibilities, of subjects to study, of courses of research to undertake, of outstanding faculty with whom to work. And while it's true that we do have a small number of large classes, we also have a very large number of small classes. And in those, freshman students, students of all levels, are able to engage with distinguished faculty on a very close and often even one-on-one basis. And there are numerous advising resources in the departments and in the college, and we have programs like the Freshman Seminar Program, like the Discovery Courses Program, which are set up precisely to provide that kind of contact and to get freshmen and lower division students in general involved as quickly as possible in the ongoing adventure that is the liberal arts at Berkeley. It's one of the great assets of this institution that there is so much academic activity of so many kinds going on. And undergraduates, even beginning from their freshman year, are more than welcome to plunge into that and make as much of it as they possibly can. If studying the liberal arts doesn't change your life, then in some way it hasn't worked. And the whole idea of undertaking liberal arts study is with the hope that you'll come out of it a different person than the person you were when you went in. Your college education, the years you spend at Berkeley, are an unparalleled opportunity to consider who you are, who you want to be, what are the means by which you're going to become that person. And you won't, in the rest of your life, have the opportunity to step back, to look closely at yourself and think, am I doing what I really want to be doing? What could I do that will expand my horizons, that will make me a different person? The kind of student who thrives in a liberal arts environment and gets the most out of a liberal arts education is quite simply the kind of student who's interested in life. There's a world out there. There's a world that goes far beyond the imaginings or the experience of any of us. And there's a world out there that we need to engage with, to know more about, so that we can change it for the better where it needs to be changed, so that we can perpetuate the best of what has already come into existence. That's the kind of thing that the liberal arts education enables you to do, to find out about the past, to study what's going on in the present, and to think about what might be made of the world in the future.